What's going on, AZ Sports fans? Today what I want to talk about is the latest acquisition, Zach Ertz coming to the Arizona Cardinals, and what type of impact he's going to have on our Arizona Cardinals. Now, if you missed his introductory presser, it was actually a very good watch. Highly recommend listening to it. I believe it is going to be on the Cardinals YouTube page. Definitely highly recommend it. He most likely will be playing this coming weekend against the Houston Texans, and I'm absolutely super excited, guys. This leads me to my next question here. Being that the Arizona Cardinals were a playoff type of team before Zach Ertz, does adding Zach Ertz into our roster make us a Super Bowl contending team? That's what we're going to dive into today, ladies and gentlemen. Roll that intro. Alright, welcome back in, AZ Sports fan family. Let's go and dive right into it. Zach Ertz being added to the Arizona Cardinals. It's an absolute huge win for the Arizona Cardinals. Now, if you're living under a rock and you don't know that Zach Ertz is a member of the Arizona Cardinals, I don't know what to tell you. But last Friday, news dropped that the Arizona Cardinals ended up making a trade with the Philadelphia Eagles, being that we now got a replacement for Max Williams. Now, Max Williams was having a fantastic year so far for us, and it was really unfortunate to see him go down with a leg injury. And, you know, we're all wondering as fans, what are the Cardinals going to do? Is, you know, the front office listening? Is Steve Keim listening to the fans? What are we going to do? Now, we've been talking about Zach Ertz possibility, you know, getting traded out of, you know, the Philadelphia Eagles for quite some time, even since last year, because we understand the whole disgruntledness that came with, you know, contract extensions and him trying to get paid. Now, the wishes of the Arizona Cardinal fans finally came true, and he ended up getting traded to the Arizona Cardinals. Now, he ended up having a introductory presser today, and I honestly thought it was very good. It was a lot of good stuff on there. Basically, the big key takeaways from that is that I'm just very excited, man. It seems like he's a guy that really loves football, a guy that really wants to go to a winning team, a guy that wants to take this team and go to the next level. Now, adding Zach Ertz onto this roster, a roster that was already stacked in the wide receiving position here, we were already thinking playoff type of team, but adding Zach Ertz, a veteran tight end that has been through the championship, that has been through a winning type of team, going through the Super Bowl and winning that Super Bowl as well, man, it's really cool to see that our, you know, front office is really doing stuff to get us to that next level, and that is what Steve Keim did, getting Zach Ertz on this Arizona Cardinal roster, man. Another big key takeaway here, obviously Zach Ertz has his own way of doing things. He's been doing it for, what, 8-9+ years in the NFL. One thing that I really like that he said is that he came into this Arizona Cardinal roster not really trying to be that know-it-all, but he wants to build a relationship with Kyler Murray. He wants to go into the film room and say, well, I do it this way, you do it that way. Let's come together and let's take a look to see what we can go ahead and make. Let's make magic happen. Now, this right here is going to build a huge connection with Kyler Murray and Zach Ertz. Now, it's going to be absolutely insane to have a weapon like Zach Ertz up the middle, because let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, right now when you take a look at our wide receiving core or even just our weapons in general and offense, it's absolutely nuts. I don't know a team that has that many DBs, that many cornerbacks, safeties, any pieces that's going to be able to contain all the wide receivers that we have. DeAndre Hopkins, AJ Green, Christian Kirk, Rondell Moore, and now adding Zach Ertz into the mix, going up the middle, or even maybe doing a real quick curl route, or maybe just a safety blanket for Kyler Murray, really makes me ask myself, wow, who's really going to be able to stop this Arizona Cardinal offense moving forward? Now, I honestly do think that the biggest worst enemy of the Arizona Cardinals is the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I do think that you know, obviously defenses are going to be looking at film. They're going to try to find different ways to stop the Cliff Kingsbury's offense, but that's up to the Arizona Cardinals. That's up to Cliff Kingsbury and the coaching staff to really be able to adjust on the fly. Now, if we look at our roster, I do also think that adding, you know, James Conner into the mix gives us that extra run game that we need. We always had Chase Edmonds, at least in the tenure that we had Kyler Murray, but adding James Conner onto our roster really gives us that running back that people are really like, man, if we don't have 2 or 3 people trying to take this man down, he's going to go and fight for 2 or 3 more yards and possibly convert that first down. But this brings me to my full question here. Are the Arizona Cardinals a contending team, a Super Bowl contending team? Now, taking a look at where we are right now, we're 6-0, and we're going to be playing a struggling Texans team, which obviously there's a lot of fans saying, oh my god, 7-0. My mindset is 1-0 mentality, and my mindset is we cannot overlook the Texans. They might come out and they might show us something different, but it's favored that the Arizona Cardinals will be beating the Houston Texans, and most likely will be going 7-0. One of the biggest tests that we're going to have in this season is going to be on Thursday Night Football, the game after the Texans game, where we will have Kyler Murray versus Aaron Rodgers in prime time. And right there, that is going to be the game that's going to be the deciding factor for a lot of people nationally, not just in Arizona, because we know what we have in Arizona. We all know what we have. Most people are looking on the outside in and saying, oh, Kyler Murray's playing good, but they're not seeing the magic real time. They're not seeing what Kyler Murray's doing, in all sorts of the imagination. It's a beautiful thing just to watch the entirety of the game, because Kyler Murray is playing on another level. On this Thursday, there's going to be all sorts of eyes on Kyler Murray. Obviously, we're going to have Zach Ertz, another weapon for Kyler Murray to use on Thursday Night Football. This is going to be an absolute wonderful thing to see here left and right, man. Are we a Super Bowl contending team? Yeah, we are, man. We absolutely are. Now, obviously, we still, at this very moment, we have 11 games left. So we definitely don't want to, get too excited about it. Yes, we're 6-0 with the possibility of being 7-0, but we still have a lot of games left in this season. The biggest impact here that we just made is Zach Ertz, man. Zach Ertz, as long as he can maintain his health, as long as he can maintain being that safety blanket for Kyler Murray, sky is the limit for this Arizona Cardinal team, and I can very well see the Arizona Cardinals make a deep run into the playoffs. If not the Super Bowl, a very, very deep run. Maybe in the NFC Conference Championship. But obviously, man, guys, everything is pretty much a wait and see type of thing. But right now, man, Zach Ertz is saying all the right things in his presser. And I'm very excited to see what he's going to look like on the field with Kyler Murray and all the other weapons that we have on the outside. Let me know what you guys think about the 2021 Arizona Cardinals so far. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so very much, and I'm out.